Okay, guys, we are going to read the book Holding Your Family Together by Dr. Rich Melheim. They are 5 simple steps to help bring your family closer to God and each other. So, my ex-husband and I did this when we attended our couples Bible study with our old church, St. Lucas, when we were still living in Wisconsin. And I think it's a really good book. It also has like a little workbook, which I don't have with me. I think it might actually be in Wisconsin at my mom's house, which when we downsized to move into our RV full time, we put everything kind of over there. So not everything, but a lot of things that we didn't think we were going to need on a regular basis. And since we had already read this, we didn't keep it. So, okay. So today we're going to read the preface and the introduction, and then we'll get into the 5 steps and some other things in future times. Okay. So the dream and the plan. He will turn the hearts of parents to their children and the hearts of children to their parents. Malachi 4, verse 6. Imagine raising a daughter who wouldn't think of going to bed without talking to you about her highs and lows every night, even though she's 16. Imagine raising a son who won't turn out the lights without asking you about your day, praying for your highs and lows, and blessing you. Imagine growing up in a home where everyone feels loved, valued, and heard every night. A family that seeks God's wisdom will and word at the center of their lives, an intimate community where every night is an experience of caring, sharing, comfort, and peace. Does this sound like an impossible dream? It isn't. Does it sound like an improbable dream? Maybe. One thing is for sure, the dream is not going to magically materialize without intention, commitment, and a workable plan on your part to make it happen. Having a close and caring family is a beautiful dream, but a dream without a plan isn't worth a nickel. However, a dream with a workable plan may be worth $1 million. Okay. And it's suggesting to listen to the scripture song, Son of Righteousness, at www.faith5, just the number, not written out, .org/extras, /extras. Okay. Your plan, the Faith 5. In the pages of this book, I'm going to give you such a plan to hold your family together in a way to create a healthy, happy, secure, and godly family one night at a time. With this plan, I believe you will make significant strides in turning your home into a place your children will one day describe as an island of fun, security, support, love, wisdom, and deep peace. To do this, I will take you through 5 steps to implement with your children during the next 6 weeks. Step 1, share your highs and lows every night. Step 2, read a key Bible verse or story every night. Step 3, talk about how the Bible reading might relate to your highs and lows every night. Step 4, pray for one another's highs and lows aloud every night. Step 5, bless one another before turning out the lights on the day. Simple, huh? Actually, it is. The hardest part is not coming up with the plan but starting it and following through with it for the first few nights. After that, it gets easier and a lot more fun. My staff and I call this plan Faith 5, or Faith Acts in the Home. When you use this simple nightly routine intentionally and consistently over time, it will help you model compassion, empathy, reflection, and care for your children. Your personal research assistant. To show you how Faith 5 works, on the first page of each chapter, I begin with a story of real people who tested the process for 6 weeks. So we did not have any children when we did this, and we continued to do it. And when we had guests over, we would do it with them. So I would say that you can do this with anyone. Like, it doesn't have to be with your kids. It can be with your family, as a couple, with your significant other, with a friend, a roommate. You can kind of do it with anyone in your household, I would say. Many of these families did so under difficult situations, and they show you how they were able to follow the steps. Of course, the real question is not whether Faith 5 works for others, but whether it will work for you. Will it help hold your family together? What if you're a single mom? What if you're a dad working a second shift and can't physically be with your kids at bedtime? What if you are half a world away in the military or on a long-term assignment? What if you're separated from your own children physically or emotionally and have limited access? What if you're a grandparent and the only healthy spiritual influence in their lives? What if your kids are raised and don't include God in their lives at all? What if you have a teenager who doesn't talk to you and you fear it is already too late? First, let me encourage you that anything you do is better than nothing. Any conversation, any sharing, any prayer is better than none. Even if you simply start with a conversation such as, tell me your highs and lows of the day. Opening this door will be the first step to relational health. This little crack in the conversational dike can lead to a flood of deeper and more meaningful sharing. The art of the start is a true art indeed, and you never know where it can lead. So get into the game. Get out of the field. The ball isn't going to come to you if you are sitting in the stands. Okay, it might come to you, but it won't count. Second, to assist in answering these questions and to equip you for success, I'm going to expose you to a world of wonderful resources. I'll pepper a little psychology, a little sociology, a little neurology, and a little theology into this book. I will also be adding a few choice links to some of the best online articles and resources I came across during my 3-year doctoral dissertation process. Consider these links as portals to a whole lot of people who are a lot smarter than me. Use them and you will be guilty of what I call brilliance by association. Third, let me suggest that you don't read this book alone. Just as parenting is easier when you can surround your child with a community of aunts, uncles, grandparent figures, and cousins, creating a healthy system to surround and support you in your journey to healthy parenting will make the process a joy and a blessing. Remember that dead is another word for martyr. Don't like that word, then don't take on the daunting task of parenting alone. Okay. All you need for an asylum is a big room and the right kind of people. Message on a bumper sticker. Your dream team. By far, the best way to get exceptional results from this book is to read it with a dream team of people you know, love, and trust. These should be people who will commit to building their families as you work toward building yours. They should be individuals who will share their highs, lows, victories, and struggles with you on a regular basis. They should be people who will keep you accountable like they do in Weight Watchers and AA, discussing the themes each week among trusted friends and adding that extra ounce of encouragement, fellowship, and accountability into the 6-week process can make all the difference between walking away from the book with a couple of good ideas and walking away with a healthier family and a new team of supporters. Please consider me the first member of your dream team and your own personal research assistant. To enhance your dream team time even further, we have created a Faith 5 blog, faith5.org/blog, a 6-week Faith 5 course, faith5.org/course, and a Faith 5 Facebook site to share stories, struggles, and strivings with real people who tell their stories of how Faith 5 is enriching their family lives. Go to Facebook and search for Faith 5 and then friend me so we can talk if you have questions. Your investment. I'm not going to ask you to spend any time with your children because when you spend something, that it is gone. Instead, I'm going to challenge you to invest your time in your children. What is the investment? Don't pull out your wallet. Your money isn't good enough. All the money in the world can't buy this dream. Rather, pull out your watch and your calendar. During the next 6 weeks, I'm going to ask you to invest your most precious, non-renewable currency, your time, and aim it at your most priceless, God-giving blessing, your family, and your most essential and important responsibility, holding your family together in a world that could tear it apart. Try this plan for 42 nights using one chapter of the book each week as your discussion guide and blueprint. See if it doesn't make a significant positive difference in your family's communication and care. If you can commit 42 nights, just try it for 6 weeks. If you aren't able to commit 6 weeks, just try it for a month and a half. Conception is a lot more fun than delivery. Former French Premier Georges Pompidou. Conception and delivery. Does this all sound like work to you? It is. But I believe that once you get started, you will find your nightly time together a whole lot of fun, especially if you do the program in the ways I suggest. Engaging the brain, body, and the environment while tossing in a little pillow fight now and then is a great way to start. It is my prayer that this little book will give you the tools, team, and techniques to hold your family together. It is my belief that it will give you these gifts if you simply give the plan and your family the gifts of a little time and attention each night for the next 6 weeks. So get moving. Turn off the television, log off the internet, set the cell phones on silent, disconnect the weapons of mass destruction, and get ready to invest in your family. The one who began this good work in you will be faithful to complete it, but you still have to show up. Dr. Rich. Okay, guys, I actually have to go to Bible study in a little bit, so I don't think I'm going to have time to read the next 20 pages. So we're actually only going to do the preface today and not the introduction as well. So we'll do the introduction next time. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.